Mick, wife Beatsy.
Also known as the number 7.
I'll have a McWife Beatsy. Whatever happened to Seth McBar? What's that guy? Seth Green. Whatever happened to that guy?
He voices Chris on Family Guy. I think Seth MacFarlane just like plugged him into a computer and it sucked his brain out and like turned him into
Shotgunned his brain.
shotgunned his brain through the butt. Making up a little lean right now, boys. Got it in the stereotypical. I don't have a second cup to put over it. Why do they put 2 cups?
What do you mean they?
I mean people that drink lean.
Why do those people use 2 cups?
All right, now you're just like forcing the racist issue. We deal in accidental racism around here. Call back to last week's episode that Thomas wasn't on.
Whatever happened to Johnny Carson?
That wasn't right.
He died.
What?
Yeah, he was like 97 years old.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying that. I have no clue, but I'm pretty sure he was really old.
I don't know. What about Don
Thomas missed out on a
Rickles?
really good show last week, man. I told a story about how I was really racist on accident. And he's just going to have to go back and listen to the pod like everyone else, you know?
Whatever happened to Don Rickles?
It was not last week.
Don Wrinkles? Oh, wait, no. It was on Monday, dude. I've lost all concept of time. That was like 2 days ago. Thomas wasn't here because he had to attend a gay orgy in which everyone had HIV. And
We call it a super spreader event.
He's been really wanting to get HIV lately. He's on this kick, and I tried to talk him down, but he just.
You know, I haven't heard from in a while. I haven't seen do anything in
He really wants to get HIV,
and it's weird that Robin Williams. What's he been doing?
I don't know. Didn't he kill himself because they got Will Smith to play the genie on Aladdin? He was like, they didn't even invite him.
Tip. He got the early
They didn't even. It was like Morpheus in the new Matrix. They didn't even reach out to him, dude. They just got some other guy to do it.
He's like, I would have totally done it.
He's like, I got nothing going on right now.
I was trying my new bit where I ask about where actors have been that have been blatantly dead for many years. But
yeah, I know what you're doing.
Blatantly dead, like they're so obvious about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super obvious about it.
It's like, hey, what happened? Where's Norm Macdonald been lately?
Where's Dom DeLuise?
You could have said that for the last couple of years.
What's he working on?
That's true.
Hey!
Fair enough.
What about Carl Reiner? Remember that guy?
Hey, whatever happened to that Julius Caesar guy?
Hey, whatever happened to Jesus Christ, man?
Where's he been kicking around, you know?
He's ruining it.
You ruined the bit by explaining it.
I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot. That's Zach's thing. It makes it actually funnier sometimes. It's a big fucking Hail Mary play.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is you can only try that Hail Mary explain the joke play if the original joke doesn't land. And like you guys were laughing when I said the first part, so like
yeah, it was more of a pity situation then.
Yeah, it probably was, but
yep, that's right.
You're
talking about me?
Up.
Look at this. This is my Carrot Top All Access Pass.
Oh, Scott Thompson. I know that guy.
Yeah.
You know he's from Cocoa?
No, he's not.
Right down the street, dude.
Yeah, I made that up so you would use that information as your own at a later time, and then I could call you out on it.
Fuck, I sowed my own poison, man.
Sowed it. You sowed it good.
I sowed my own poison.
Get sowed on, idiot.
So what's been going on for the past 2 days, Thomas?
What's Patrick Swayze been doing
the last
lately?
2 days?
Yeah, you weren't on the show.
God, are you going to let that go or what? Jesus Christ.
Good Lord. I had to handle a little bit of like an Asperger situation.
We already explained what happened. Oh no, I said that you went to a gay orgy.
No, that was
Explain
that
the
was
details.
Tuesday.
Yeah, but we didn't have a show on Tuesday.
Yeah, we did. You weren't invited.
Oh,
Yeah, Zach was at.
yeah,
we
that's fine.
podcasted the orgy.
That was on Monday. Now you're just. I'm confused. I
Am I
slept like an
sowing
hour and a
you
half last night.
poison?
I'm sowed the poison.
I went to lay down last night to go to bed, and I couldn't sleep because I drank like a lot of coffee at like 6 p.m.
I laid down last night for bed and I didn't want to wake up.
Like before you went to sleep, or
I didn't want to wake up after I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like my
yeah, but
I
you
feel that.
like it was premeditated though, right? Like before you fell asleep, you were thinking, "I don't want to wake up."
that's what I'm saying. Yes,
Okay, I was just
I
making
didn't think
sure.
that there was any kind of.
Well,
I
like, because
didn't think there was any room for misinterpretation there.
normal people get up in the morning and they're like, "I don't want to wake up," but like they're already awake.
No, it's when
Retards go to sleep
when I
at night
wake
and they're
up,
like,
it's not.
I don't want to wake up in the morning. Like, you know.
All right,
Just shut it off.
you
Just
you
shut this fucking
you
thing
fucking
off.
sufficiently stepped on that, so I'll just
Jameson,
fucking kill it here.
I don't know. Are you talking? Because I can't hear you, man. Our producer Jameson's in the house. Okay. Yeah, you're laughing at Thomas, right? Pretty much everyone but Zach in the planet wants to not wake up in the morning.
I go to sleep and I'm literally like, golly, just can't wait to get to sleep so I can wake up.
He does, dude. He wakes up.
Wake up,
This
well
fucking
rested, and I'll make
psychopath.
some more money.
This fucking psychopath has such a good circadian rhythm. Like, what kind of faggot has a good circadian rhythm?
Whoa!
He wakes up with the sun, dude. The sun wakes him up, dude. How gay is that?
Just chilling.
You know what's even gayer than that?
Having
Yeah,
sex
like
with men.
a lot of things I could name, probably. A lot. I have a list.
Anal
Made a
sex
list
with
over
men.
here.
Actually having a good circadian rhythm is actually gayer than anal sex with men.
No, I got it here. It's
Oh, he's doing the old fake list bit. Watch out. He's got a notepad there.
Boots are gay.
Oh, he's actually reading. He's actually reading what's on the paper. Okay,
And
this is better. This is better than the fake list, actually.
Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are done.
That's not true. You fucking
Cheez-Its
take
are
that
not
back.
dumb. What are you talking about?
Cheez-Its
We
are the
got
straightest fucking snack you can eat, dude. Other than pork rinds, probably.
Oh, the extra
Double-
toasty.
double-sided tape. These are
All
gayer
right.
than
I
That's-
don't have any
That's.
concrete opinion on that. So
I think that's double-sided tape is probably extremely homoerotic, actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pumpernickel bread.
No,
pumpernickel bread.
that's just racist.
Skull caps.
Okay, yeah, skull caps.
Skull
Yeah.
caps, like the bikers wear.
Now there's no explanation here. You just skeletons.
Oh, are you doing? Are you fucking? Are you roasting me right now? Are you fucking roasting me right now?
Yeah. Why? When I hit
Son of a
skeletons, you
bitch.
knew you realized it.
The skull caps threw me off. I thought it was like some kind of weird rich person food or something.
What the fuck
But
are
once you got the
talking about?
skeletons, I knew he's roasting me. The second episode of the show we did, I was just reading fucking topics off the list. He's fucking roasting me. All right, so we're gonna do like you know the magician that wears the mask and he's like, I'm gonna expose every other magician's secrets. They're gonna want to
Phantom
kill me,
of the
so
Opera.
I wear a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Phantom of the Opera.
Larry
Tell the
Cable
audience,
Guy.
Zach, was there actually anything written on that list?
No.
Oh my god, he's a fucking legend, ladies and gentlemen.
I talked to someone on Twitter this morning who was like trying to like expose Larry the Cable Guy for not being the Southern guy he acts like he is, and I was like, yeah, fucking obviously.
I mean, nobody cares. Like, it's a character.
Like he tweeted something with the word critter in it, and he was like, this man really tweeting critter like we don't know that he grew up in West Palm, Florida. It's like, okay, who gives a fuck if he's from Florida?
Yeah, he's not allowed to use critter with a hard R.
He got him.
That's our word.
Yeah, he can say critta if he wants.
He can only say critter. That's what I was getting at, Zach. Dude, you are on fire today.
I'm on tonight.
Oh yeah. So I got this problem where like if I sleep an hour and a half, I'm sure a lot of people have this problem.
I have this problem where if I see weed, I smoke it.
if I sleep an hour and a half, I get like super emotional and like moody.
What do you mean, like if you're sleep deprived?
Yeah, like if I sleep like 2 hours or like an hour and a half and I'll have
Oh
enough
no,
sleep,
yeah, I get that same way when
I
I'm
get really
tired.
moody. I get like pissy and like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have low T anyway.
Hour and a half.
I was listening to "Landslide" by Fleetwood Mac earlier, and I literally started crying.
That's not anything abnormal.
Nah, like, I
It's
mean,
just-
the song
that's
is just a
Landslide.
the song is just a beautiful song, dude.
I like
What
when
about the Dixie Chicks cover?
I like when the chicks do it.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
what I was gonna say.
they're called the Chicks now.
Oh right.
And then I was
Oh,
listening
man.
to
They're called the
Yeah.
Crackers now.
I didn't mean to
What's
make
the
that
other one?
politically correct, just so you guys
Lady
know. I was
Antebellum or whatever. Yeah, they're just called white people now. Because they figured the Chicks was also kind of like, you know, gender roles and all that stuff. They figured it was a little overboard as well, so they're just called the people now. And then like, but they all live in a village together, so they just also changed their name to the Village People.
Yeah. You know, Amber doesn't like Stevie Nicks,
Why?
What?
but
Why?
she just doesn't like her. I don't know.
Amber
She don't
just
like
loves like
She's
what?
her. But that
like-
leather and lace though, that one's a pretty good one. This is that part where I try to slip
Does she just not enjoy anything that
eagles
came
into
out?
everything.
Does she just? Yeah, but nobody got the reference because nobody gives a fuck about the Eagles.
Somebody got it.
I
Somebody
fucking
got
hate the Eagles.
I'm gonna
Does she
fucking
just?
lock you guys in a room one day and just play the entire.
We all come
discography
out
a
like
few times.
fucking major fucking Eagles fans. We're like,
there's no
freaking
way
out.
you wouldn't.
He
There's
like
no
doses
way.
us with. He doses us with acid and like makes us listen to like fucking all of the Eagles discography on repeat.
I picked the order. It's not going chronological. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
you don't have to explain that. Oh, damn it. Now I lost my fucking train of thought. You and your goddamn Eagles, dude.
Leather and Laces when she sings with Don Henley, lead singer of the Eagles.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Some
Don
stupid
Henley
shit
is
like
a
that.
certifiable bitch.
Yeah. Dude, I'll fucking throw hands with Don Henley right now, dude.
Oh, you wish.
Bring him over here.
You
I don't even know what this
wish.
guy
Over
looks
here.
like, dude. Is he like a man's man?
Yeah, he's a man's man.
He's a bitch.
All right, I'm gonna and since he might be a man's man, I'll just have Thomas fight him because I have low T. I think Thomas could definitely fucking slump that dude in one hit.
Bro,
though.
I could snap him over my fucking knee.
Like 75 or something.
Even better, dude.
At any point during his life, I could
He's like 75 and he would fucking wipe the floor with you.
I could
imagine Thomas
euthanize
just-
that man.
I imagine Thomas just boxes
with my
his ears.
fist.
Thomas just boxes Don Henley's ears, and there's just like blood coming out of his eyes and his nose. That would be really fucking cool. Any situation where blood comes out of someone's eyes and nose and mouth that's not me is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I think we could all agree on that.
So yeah, I was crying about just listening to Landslide. It was good, man. It's a good song.
Yeah.
So I got a topic for Zach this week, actually.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
long do you
who?
think
For who?
until we're completely just integrated with robotics
50 years.
and robots
50 years.
to the point
Yeah.
where like
Fully.
we
He
don't
said
even
fully.
just to the point where we like don't even have sex with women anymore to like procreate or like
Oh, 10.
robots just fucking do everything.
Yeah. I think, no, really, in 50 years, we're going to be robots.
Butler
And,
bot. Fuck my wife.
Butler
Is it gonna
Bot,
be-
give me a
it-
fuck.
Is it gonna be pretty? Is it gonna be like kind of like the Matrixy?
No.
No, we're not gonna have like active like brains, right? We're just gonna
No,
be
we're
in the
gonna-
pods like the Matrix, but we're just gonna be like, you know.
No. What the fuck? A pod? Come on, man. If we can make sure that the quote unquote soul, the consciousness gets transferred, we'll be in robot bodies before we know it. Just
Yeah,
replacing
but at what point
hardware
are you no
every
longer
couple of
human?
years. Well, that's to be determined. I heard that Michael Phelps actually smokes weed.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the moment that I stopped giving a fuck about Michael Phelps.
That's this moment I stopped smoking weed. I ain't being associated with somebody like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'm not gonna do anything that a dude that was
Period.
keto
I'm not doing
does.
I'm
anything.
not gonna do anything for any reason ever.
at all ever.
I agree.
You know, I've been thinking lately, and like, I just have no like, I have no like excuse, and no viable excuse at least, for how much I just like suck at being a human being.
Probably
Yeah.
something you should look into.
Yeah, I think it's low T. I'm just gonna blame everything on low T. That's what people do
should.
now, right?
I think so.
Like low
You should
energy.
just go get a bunch of tea and then just wreck. Just
I
wreck
probably
everything.
would.
Just go get testosterone injections weekly from your doctor and just fucking wreck life.
That'd probably fix me, actually.
You immediately just start beating your family and like
Yeah.
bringing home huge paychecks and shit so they can't say anything about it. You're like, I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
fucking. It's
I immediately
constant-
build like a fucking
it's a
3-foot.
constant- live in a constant hell of anxiety that I'm going to get beat, but he's putting food on the table. You know, be
I
just
immediately
like
build like
back
a
in the day.
3-foot thick like steel panic room in the basement that I could lock people in,
Yeah, I guess you
because
do
that's
that.
cool to have. I like those rich guys in like movies and stuff that have like kill rooms or like torture rooms. Those are cool.
Yeah, that seems
Just
like
thick
something.
steel. No one can hear you scream. You know, I just go in there by myself and just.
Where are you going with this one, Timothy?
I have no clue.
Where you go?
I thought somebody was gonna pick it up, take the alley oop. You know what I
You're
mean?
not
But
fucking giving us anything.
You can't work with this. You're dead
was
ending
like-
us
that
into
was
the
like-
panic.
These conditions.
that was like a
You're
guy
dead.
dribbling up to the hoop and just throwing it out of bounds. And the guy's like right there for the alley oop, but he just doesn't. He doesn't fucking throw the ball to him. Sports references, ladies and gentlemen. Listen,
You
look
were
at that.
dribbling-
That's fucking
You were
perfect.
dribbling up to the hoop, and then he just stopped and shit on the court.
I was just dribbling spit all over my fucking chin while I just floundered on the fucking court.
I was
and just,
dribbling
like,
the old
died.
pigskin toward the goal the other day.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing sports references because we're good at that. At least we're good at something, you know.
I hit a slap shot, put her 3 up on the board.
Let's play a game about weird celebrities,
Let's play a game about it.
preferably like Scientologists, right? I'm gonna call this one basement, closet, or both. Right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Got it.
I'm gonna throw out some names, and you're gonna tell me if they either have people living in their basement,
They're closeted gay or both.
or they're closeted gay, or both.
I saw that one coming.
Okay. I don't know if this guy's still alive, but I'm just gonna throw the name out there. S. Truett Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I
Oh,
met a kid who was his like grandson.
I met a kid who was like his grandson, similar in height and build.
He was
He
exactly
had
like
same
his
colored
grandson.
eyes.
I met a guy who looked a lot like the grandson of the founder of Chick-fil-A.
That's
fucking-
really all I
that's
got. Next
interesting.
question.
Well, basement, closet, or both?
I don't know
Both.
anything about that man.
I just met a guy who looked like his grandson one time.
I feel like that he's closeted gay. He's got to be.
Why?
Nah, why?
Because anyone who's that
Why would
against
you say
gay
that?
is closeted gay.
He's not even alive anymore.
Well, when he was alive, then.
I think that
All right, I got another one. I got another one here. I got another one.
you can't be that against gays and be gay yourself. That's ridiculous.
Carrot Top.
Gay. He can't afford to put people in his
Carrot Top,
basement.
cool.
Is he even
Cool.
closeted? Dude, is he still jacked? He had this arc where he just got jacked, dude.
I don't think he is.
He was fucking jacked, dude. He was like probably the most terrifying human being on the planet for a while.
Yeah, he got Jack Dieseled.
Kind of like Riff Raff.
Riff Raff got Jack too.
Except Riff Raff is way funnier than Carrot Top.
Him and Carrot Top, they just go hard, you know? That's all.
This is gonna edit down to 5 minutes of listenable audio.
No, we don't edit it anymore. We just compress it and send it.
Good God.
So we're
Gonna
doing
edit
now.
down to like us saying the articles of each sentence. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's gonna edit down to Zach reading that list.
Actually, never seen Carrot Top stand up.
It's not as bad as you would think.
It's much worse.
Like
He's
I
like-
mean, you look him up, and every picture is just him doing a funny face, which is just not.
As
so
far
well.
as prop comics go, he's not that bad.
He's a prop comic.
Yeah, he's a total prop comic.
Good God.
Which I don't think he needed because he already has like a really crazy look going for him, you know what I mean? He's already like generally identifiable.
Every comedian's just trying to rip off Jeff Foxworthy.
That's right.
Yeah.
What? That's true.
Wait. Zach looks kind of like Jeff Foxworthy. They both have a mustache.
I'm modeling my look after Jeff Foxworthy these days.
That's how you get the most fucking action you've ever seen.
Yep.
Dude,
Walked into my local Golden Corral the other day and got swarmed.
The bees.
you know who
by
fucked?
bees.
You know who had to have
Infested.
fucked like a madman before he died? Like for his entire life?
I don't think so.
Are you
I
Alex
forget.
Alex Trebek, dude. Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he was just slamming, dude. I think he was probably into dudes too.
But you know what they called him while he was still alive?
No,
Big
what
Dick
they,
Alex.
they call him Alex, the guy that fucks a lot. Trebek.
They called him Clit Blister Trebek.
I don't want to know how he got that nickname.
Well, he gave a lot of clits blisters.
That's it. That's it.
He gave him Indian burns.
He took China from WWE fame's giant clit and just gave it an Indian burn.
Is she known for having a giant clit?
Pretty sure, yeah.
He rung it.
Pretty sure.
Not a name.
How are you anything other than 100%
It's
sure on
called-
that?
It's called the bazooka.
I heard
What?
Trebek wrung it out like a sweat rag.
Is that her gimmick?
Yeah.
That's it.
Her finishing move. She just like clotheslines you with it, and it knocks you down so hard that she just pins you. Pretty fucking erotic and actually pretty hot. Not gonna lie.
Slightly erotic. Her
Slight-
slamming her
begging
clit
you
into
with-
your face is slightly
Begging you with a giant clit is slightly erotic. It's got erotic undertones.
She died?
Yeah, she's dead. Drug overdose.
I didn't even know she was sick.
You guys ever met anybody famous?
No. Well, actually, I met a Vine star at my high school once.
That doesn't count.
I told him
doesn't
he wasn't
count.
funny.
Oh.
What did he do? Did he throw hands?
No, his name's Eric Dunn.
Oh, you're just gonna fucking put him on blast right here on the podcast?
I mean, I guess he went to school. He was an alumni of my high school, and he like came back to visit his old teachers. And people are like,
he came
"Lose the
back to
shit."
like he was like 27 and he came back to like bang all the 15-year-old freshmen.
Right. And he was like hanging out with some people in the parking lot after school got out, and I was leaving. Stopped, and I had my buddies in the car, and I was like, "Holy shit, is that Eric Dunn?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro, what's up?" It's like, "You're not fucking funny." And then I
Damn,
drove
that's
off.
edgy as hell, dude.
I mean,
You should have put that on Vine. That shit would have hit, dude.
I never had
algorithm.
mine.
Hitting, bro. Vine was decent. It was better than TikTok.
Yeah.
The time
Yeah,
limit
hey, now.
forced me to be creative. A tailored TikTok algorithm is literally just like people with Down syndrome singing Disturbed, and that's all you see when you scroll through. That's what happened to mine. I don't know what happened, dude. Dude, it's fucking awful. I saw a dude like crip walking and I saw a dude crip walking and his brother's like on the ground next to him and he has no arms or legs. And he's just like, it was fucking
You
crazy,
follow
dude.
Nick Mullen on TikTok?
Yeah, I've seen a couple. I've seen the I'm Chinese one or you're Chinese one or whatever.
Come
Oh,
on, don't
you're
fucking
Chinese.
crick crack.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. But that meme he sent me was actually really funny.
Which?
The one where it was like, dude, you changed my life. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and he's just like,
You're
you're
Chinese.
Chinese. Yeah, that was a good one, dude. So when I say have you ever met anyone famous, Zach?
Yeah, one time I met the guy who was on YouTube.
That's
it.
right. I forgot
That's all
about
I got.
that.
Yep.
What, he was an Irish YouTuber, right?
That's right. He was
He
an
was
Irish
in the IRA.
YouTuber.
He like murdered a bunch of fucking monarchs or something.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, he's got Tourette's and he just does YouTube videos where he reads things and his Tourette's just goes wild.
Yeah.
I saw him walking down the street
one
in
comic's pretty
Belfast.
good.
I just happened to recognize him. I was like, "Hey, you're that guy off YouTube."
Oh, you just
And he was
happen to
like,
recognize him as he's like
"Hey."
ticking down the street, like,
And he
this
was like,
cunt, this
"Hey,
cunt.
you fucking cunt!" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you did the thing that you do." And I was like, "Yeah, can I get a picture?" And then so I got a picture with him, and I was like, "Why the fuck did I get a
The
picture
problem with the
that guy?"
picture,
Like,
problem with the
what
picture is like
fucking-
every time Zach tried to take a picture, it was just Zach was like perfectly still, and the guy was just blurry because he was just like moving around too much.
Whoa, man, that's not.
That's a superpower, if you ask me.
Yeah, bro.
You can get away with anything. It can never be caught on camera. You're like, it was Michael J. Fox. I swear to God, Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox sexually assaulted me. He's like, prove it. You're like, I have a picture, and you're like, that's just a blur. Like, that's not.
Going down, this show's going down a dark road, guys. I don't know
Take
if
a
we want to
picture
do
of
this.
Bofa. Okay, not falling for that one.
What's both?
What? Both.
So I was delivering. God damn it! Back on the Uber Eats bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been driving for Uber Eats. I'm back. I'm back on my bullshit, as they say. I'm back on my bullshit driving for Uber Eats. I never quit, so I'm not really back on anything. But yeah, real G's moving silence like lasagna. Apparently, I'm driving down the street and like this fence is painted. It's like spray painted. It's tagged and it says in cursive, like in perfect cursive, Biden droned kids.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. That was just an observation that I had. It's not even really. I need to I need to boost the listeners on the pod. So Thomas is going to have to scrub the pod from Monday and find the really accidental racist thing I did while I was driving for Uber Eats. Uber Eats is a sponsor of the show, by the way. Uber Eats, just eat it. Right? That's their slogan, I think.
No, it's Uber Eats. Fuck you.
It's Uber Eats. Don't get raped, because remember, it's callback to the first episode when I said that DoorDash drivers are the ones that are sexually assaulting people and Uber Eats drivers aren't. Thomas missed a really good episode, man, because we were also talking about that video. Man, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know about that guy that I dubbed Porno Joe. So we're gonna, if we say they make a movie about our lives and it's just like the worst fucking movie anyone's ever seen, because it would be. But people might like respect it as like an art project because it's so fucking mundane. And then maybe like one of us dies at the end in like a crazy way, and then it all of a
real
sudden
life.
it's like this fantastic movie.
It's a snuff film.
We could do that. That would be good, because that would give the rest of
Let's
us
just
some
kill
fame.
Andy.
I've actually talked about one of us dying and the rest of us getting fame from it, and I think that's probably a good play considering the trajectory that we're on right now isn't really great. But it can't be me because like I'm the guy that you guys shit on, so like you gotta have somebody to shit on, you know. So who's it gonna be?
What's the TOS say about prosthetic nuts?
Prosthetic what? Prosthetic what?
Testicles.
Prosthetic
No.
testicles?
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I saw a YouTube video where a guy was like he cut some fake balls and then he poured like fake blood all over it. And then he put it on the ground and then like his girlfriend came in and he was like holding a knife and he's like ah! She's like oh my god. And like first of all, why would you just like cut your balls off with a knife? That's what I was
Listen,
It
did they blur the nuts out once they became ultra realistic?
No.
I mean, once they became,
They were already ultra
Like he was
realistic.
crafting them, and right when he put like that last little detail,
No, it was just like a
blurs them out.
long, like dangly nutsack, and he just cut some off and then just like put fake blood all over it. And then you're just sitting there in the kitchen, like on the floor with like holding a knife in his
I know you know that doesn't answer my question.
hand. No, they didn't blur him at all. So
So can I show fake nuts on the? I just want to know if I can show fake nuts on the stream.
I mean, you can give it a shot.
Just curious.
You can whip out
For
your real
future
nuts if you want.
reference.
I don't really care.
I think like what could be the repercussions? I mean, honestly, you know, what could
We
they
get
do,
banned.
right? Yeah. So
That's all it is.
okay,
But like, who cares?
I'll remember that.
If the theoretical snuff film,
Nuts.
if the theoretical snuff film wasn't actually a snuff film, and it was like, a Hollywood produced movie, who would play us?
us. Like,
Yeah, like who would play
I
each of
call
us?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy would play you.
I would like him to, if he'll have me.
I think like Seth Rogen would be good.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, yeah, you're right.
But you would have to record the voiceover for it.
Record the voice, you motherfucker.
You record the fucking voiceover for it.
I
Seth
say
Rogen's
Shia LaBeouf plays
like
us
moving
all.
his mouth. Shia LaBeouf probably could play us all. That's the thing. Who would play me? Who's that weird fucking YouTube guy who's like bends around on the floor and like goes like opens
Ends
boxes?
around on the floor.
Ricky Berwick would probably play me, but they'd have to like put sticks in his shirt to like hold his arms and legs up so he could actually stand correctly. But I think he looks a lot like me, honestly. Yeah. Who would play Zach though? Zach's got those deep, dreamy blue eyes.
I think we should try for Steve Jobs. What's he been up to lately?
God damn it.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio could probably play Zach.
I don't know if he's up to it.
I don't know if he's
Leonardo
up to snuff.
DiCaprio will literally be in anything, first of all. So
Get Nick Cage's son to play Zach.
Get Nick Cage to play my dad.
Yeah.
The movie about us. He's off screen the entire time.
yeah, but he's credited. He's credited
Yeah.
though. Who would play Jameson? So we got Seth Rogen, Ricky Berwick, Leonardo DiCaprio, and
Janine Garofalo.
Oh,
that'd be a good like
Jesse Eisenberg.
maybe. What about Elliot Page?
Elliot Page, yeah. all
Elliot
right.
Page needs his first like
Ellen
male role, so he
DeGeneres.
can just play Jameson. All female reboot, 10 years later, and it's just way worse because that's how that goes.
Kevin James.
Kevin James has an all-female cast.
Kevin
That's it.
James,
Just Kevin James.
just Eddie Murphy would play all of us. He's a chameleon. He can do it. Tyler Perry would just play Zach's dad, but off cam. and Eddie Murphy would play all of us.
I'd like to see Eddie Murphy play Tyler Perry.
Medea breaks the fourth wall. It's Eddie Murphy playing Tyler Perry.
Have you guys seen that new one? Medea dies.
Yeah, actually, that's a real thing, I think. But then, like, there was another one after that, and I don't even think I think she like pops out of the coffin, and she's like, "Yo, what up, bitch? I'm Medea." You know,
Medea.
that's her
I've
slogan.
never
right?
seen a single one of those movies. They don't
My
seem
mom
like
likes
they're
those movies.
real.
Listen,
My
I've
mom-
only
yeah,
had
they're not real.
I've only had roommates one time, and the one time I had roommates for a few months, they said, "Oh, we got to watch this movie. You're gonna love it." And it was a Medea movie, and I was like, "I don't love this."
You're like,
That's
I'm
gonna
not
need a-
sold yet.
I'm gonna need a lot
That's it.
more pot to possibly sit through the rest of this. Like, I need to fall
And then I
asleep.
thought, these people are doing this out here. You know, they're watching Medea movies. They
Yeah,
think
but, like, he's-
I'll love
dude,
it.
Listen, Tyler
What did
Perry's
I
getting
do to deserve that?
Tyler Perry's getting that bag though. Tyler Perry's
Okay.
fucking rich as shit.
Doesn't mean I like it.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You're not his demo.
Do you think that I like that too?
Not his demo, you're just his type.
I think that you might like it if you gave it a
You
chance.
do, don't you? I knew you thought that, and you weren't saying it. You
do
fucking
like it.
asshole.
You were fucking
You
DMing me the other day. Have you seen Medea Goes to Jail? I was like, what?
Have you seen Medea fucks?
Medea goes to hell.
Have you seen Medea Goes to Hell? Have you seen?
It's fucking
Medea goes,
Have you seen?
harrowing.
Dude, the
Medea
new one's
goes
coming
deep
out.
down on a 12-inch donger.
The new one's.
It's actually Tyler Perry, and
The
he's
new one's
just
coming out. It's Tyler Perry. Medea was actually Tyler Perry the whole time.
No, but
Tyler
in this
Perry
one he's
plays
deep.
Medea.
I know. In this one, it's the porn adaptation, and he actually still plays Medea, and he's just deep throating all these BBCs. He's that committed to the bit.
Yo, fucking.
They wanted to do a parody of it. They approached him and they're like, "Hey, can we buy the rights for just this porn parody? It's just this thing, you know." And he's like, "Yeah, but I got to do it." And they're like, "What?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I got to play Medea. It's my thing."
Tyler Perry's that committed to the Medea character that he just doesn't. Yeah. It would
They're
be
like, "Yeah, but
somebody
like
else.
you got to suck
be
like
like-
1,000 dicks." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm willing to do that."
That would be like somebody other than like Cesar Romero playing the Joker, you know? It would just be weird and not good.
I don't know what a bunch of those things mean.
Medea kills the president of the United States.
But I was thinking they get really progressive with it, and it's just Medea declares jihad. Medea just goes like crazy, like Malcolm X Black Muslim. Just like it.
Medea flips the switch.
Medea just holding two like Medea's just holding two sawed off AKs with like fucking bandolier.
Sawed off AK.
No stock AK. She's got two bandoliers crossing her chest, and she just says, "Inshallah, motherfucker." It just fucking starts blasting everybody, dude.
Medea
I don't
takes a life of our Messiah.
Medea takes a life.
What about this one? Medea is Muhammad. That'd be a good one. All right, enough
she-
about Medea.
No,
I think
no,
she
no,
can
no.
pull it off.
Yeah, I think we
No,
should do
no, no, you're not getting off that easy.
that.
Give us 20 more.
Medea smokes K2.
Medea is.
That'd be a good
Medea
one.
smokes Sherm.
Medea smokes Sherm.
Now I feel
Yeah.
empty inside.
Medea. Yeah, I think we blew our load there.
That's it. That was the pinnacle of my life.
Medea blows a load. That might be one.
Yeah.
I don't think that's one.
Medea comes out as a
Yeah.
it was that.
Medea
Medea actually
comes.
comes out as trans and says, "Neocon." Is that what she said? Jesus fucking Christ.
Medea gets railed in the ass in the back room of a Comic-Con. Now I'm just saying things I'd like to see. Sorry, guys. Sorry about
It was just mundane. What if it was just slightly mundane shit that might be like kind of interesting, like Medea goes spearfishing or something.
Kind of interesting.
I
Yeah,
think
Medea
that's like
does.
spearfishing to me is
Dallas?
like one level
All
above
back to the
mildly
porn thing that
interesting.
Zach was doing. Medea does Dallas. She's
Tyler
getting
Perry
railed by
presents
racists.
Medea's
Does
JOI, JOI jack off inspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
That's not what that means.
Instruction.
Are you serious?
Instruction.
Oh. Well, I guess
Every
I'm just
porn
a
is jack
positive
off
guy.
inspiration.
I get inspired by that kind of
Every
stuff. I don't
porn
know
is
about you
jack
guys.
off
Broad genre.
Literally, if JOI stood for jack off inspiration, every porn would just be JOI.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't understand. I watched a
You
few
thought
of
it
them.
was
I
just like a
can't.
Mormon description of porn?
You're like, why is this woman talking to me right now?
No, I thought it was like, get inspired, Like anyway, I can't watch
Tony
those because
Robbins is
I won't
telling you
have
to
those
jerk
whores
off or
telling me
something?
what to do. That's for sure.
Tony Robbins should do like a
I've never-
motivation jack
Doesn't
off.
sound like something I'd be into.
Not cool. You think there's probably guys out there that need that, right? They don't need. They need instructions.
They just don't know how to do it.
They just don't know.
That's why they look it up.
They're like, what do I do? They're fucking hitting it.
You're like, my parents died when I was like 4. I was raised by wolves. Like I just got the internet.
Wolves jerk off different than humans.
Yeah, I don't know how to jerk off. My wolf dad never
I
showed
like
me.
inspiration better, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do too, but that's not the case. So
doesn't seem right.
It should
Sorry.
be jack off interrogation.
yeah.
Now that's something I can get on board with.
Where were you jacking off on the night of the 13th? And they're like shining a
What are you
lamp in your
doing
face.
right now?
Jack off
They're shining
investigation.
a lamp at the camera. It's like swinging. It's like a swinging lamp, and sometime going in your eyes. And they're like smoking a cigarette and like talking to you in like a really husky voice and wearing a trench coat. This is getting way too deep into my own fantasy now.
What are we talking about again?
Jack off interrogation. They're like waterboarding you. Like, you better jerk off right now.
That's actually sounds pretty
Oh,
good.
Meta with the big questions. What is your go-to genre of porn?
That's a good one.
Let's start with like the basics. Do you
Anything
like
Eastern European.
you like high production, low production?
Okay.
I'm kind of with Thomas on that. Like Belarus, Ukraine, that kind of thing.
You just like watching those. It's because they're well worn. They've been fucked by
Yeah, they're like
vassals of the Soviet Union for so
they're
long
like,
that they're
quote,
just fucking
unquote, like,
beaten down.
like the website says that they're 18, but like they've seen it all.
I just feel like if they somehow found their way into my home, they would take what they could get.
I feel like that's true. Like I feel like a lot of why do girls like maybe it's just like a movie thing though. I don't think European girls actually find American guys hot.
No. This is a bit.
I think
This
only
is a bit.
the,
This
like,
is a bit.
It's a bit.
only Asians do because like, your average size wiener is much bigger than theirs. Or maybe they're
I don't know.
I don't think they're built for that though, so like I don't think they actually like. Anyways, what's your go-to genre of porn?
I think
You like high production quality, low production quality, you like a little
Low.
story in it? Zach probably likes like a little
Low?
story, a nice
Yeah,
bush.
Zach
Yeah.
exclusively watches Seinfeld porn parodies.
yeah, that's all I get. I love when Kramer comes in.
Yeah. Kramer slides through the door.
That could mean two
Kramer slides through the door rock hard, pants around his ankles.
And he says the N word.
What's going on in here, Jerry? Says the N-word a lot. If there was a Seinfeld porn parody, which I'm sure there's a bunch of them, but hypothetically there wasn't, and if there was, we're making it up right now. Would it just be like all three of them running a train on a lane, or?
Yeah,
I'd like to think it would be more progressive than that.
I mean, nowadays it probably would be.
I'd like to think it'd be them all running the train in a big old circle.
Maybe they just run a train on George because he's like a little portly one, and he always
He's
seems
the
to get the
little
most.
butterball.
He gets the most play on the show, so they're all just like jealous, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
yeah.
like, Jerry, why are you doing this? Or something. And he's like,
I
just
like the ones where
him.
the guy gets arrested by the two female cops, and then
I've
You
they
never
like
seen
that shit?
then they proceed to bang
That's
him
like
to death.
that's like some videos that are guaranteed that the boobs are gonna have fucking surgery scars on them.
No, I know. I don't care for those actually.
If I see a badge, I'm instantly soft.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so like
I don't know if I have
desensitized because I've
who's a
watched too
favorite
much
go-to.
porn that like nothing's even that good anymore. Honestly, I just
Yeah.
like punch the wad of flesh that's down there until something comes out.
I like acrobatic
It's
stuff.
a lot of
kinda,
flesh.
A wad of flesh.
Oh, a wad.
Not a
A
lot. It's
wada.
a very little
Actually-
wad
Yeah. A
of
lot of
flesh. So I was looking up. I'm gonna do stand up for real, and like because if I bomb, it'll just be that much funnier.
Yeah.
And if I don't, then like it could be just kind of cool. Maybe.
it could be good for me.
It could be all right. It could be good for my mental health if I don't bomb, and it could be really bad for my mental health if I do, and that might be good for like the show or something. I don't know.
You're gonna die doing that.
So I couldn't find like I know that there's a bar in
What's
Daytona
yours?
that
Wait,
does-
what's Meta's? Let's see. What's Meta's favorite go-to?
Oh yeah, we didn't
genre?
ask Meta. Meta asked the
That's-
question.
That's rude.
I feel like he probably
s-
likes let me guess. Hold on. I'm gonna close my eyes so I can't see the chat. Probably like fart mask. Like
I
gas
know.
mask.
No, I
Fart
Yeah,
mask.
some septic tank type shit.
Meta watches Simpsons parody porn.
I've seen it. I won't say I haven't.
He watches his channel's VODs.
No,
Yeah.
I'm convinced that Meta doesn't actually.
Oh,
like
Are you,
porn, like,
are you
watch
sponsored by?
Are you
Sponsored by Oculus.
by an
by the way.
Oculus porn website?
We're sponsored by Oculus. It's the cum of the future. That's what
I'm
that's
the
their-
opposite of sponsored by Oculus. I'm not really supposed to talk about it.
Oh, you're banned from talking about Oculus.
Band kind of puts it lightly, but yes.
But yes,
I have a restraining order against using the word Oculus.
in a perfect world, yes.
So I'm gonna do this stand-up thing, right? And I decided, and I was looking. Well, I'm not gonna do it right now. I was just describing like the process that I was going through to try to find a place to do like open mic stand-up. Nobody's gonna just like put me on. Like no way.
Oculus. Oculus
Do it.
whip.
Imagine if somebody like let me
Do
just have like an hour to open a show. That would be the worst fucking thing ever.
You won't.
So I didn't know where to look, right? Because I googled it. I googled like, you know, Daytona open mic.
Googled
comedy.
how to be
You
funny.
do it at Tiernanog.
Yeah,
And
they
I
did.
thought that Tiernanog used to do it,
They do.
and I guess they still do it.
Okay.
So you just circumvented the entire story. But what I got, Tiernanog didn't really have that much information online. Like their Facebook didn't say anything about it. So I went on Twitter and I searched Daytona open mic,
Oh God.
and it just like dove me into the depths of like black.
Random acts of
Black
random
open-
acts of
like-
insanity. I fucking hate comedians that are funny. I fucking
Yeah, you got to be
hate
not funny. That's the
Save
thing.
it for the stage, buddy.
it.
No, like on stage.
Oh yeah, just in general. I don't like
Yeah.
laughing.
I
No,
hate
I
fucking.
just wanted to be
comedy.
very informative, actually. I wanted to tell me about like. I just wanted to be like tell me about like the formation of the Earth's crust.
I want
Yeah.
stand-up shows to tell me who to vote for.
Yeah. So I go on Twitter and I type in Daytona open mic, right? And it like plunges me into the depths of like Daytona Black Twitter. And
Okay.
they just have like open mics for like poetry and like rap and shit and like open mics for like music and stuff, but it's all like in like the hood. And I'm like, if I can find a comedy one, right? An open mic, a comedy open mic. Because I don't want to go to some random open mic that does like comedy and music and poetry and all kinds of shit and go up there and do comedy. Because I feel like that would be extremely awkward. This is already going to be awkward enough. So
You just get up.
and I was also thinking like I don't think I want my first like open mic to be to like an all black room because like they're not going to like me and I'm just going to like be sad. Do a comedy sketch. You know what I should do? I'll go to like the women's shelter where they're like speak, or I'll go to an AA meeting.
Yeah, you should try out your bid on an AA meeting. Right?
An AA meeting would be a good place to drop a first open mic comedy bit. No, but Tiernanog I guess does do it. Thomas ruined that for me, but I went to Twitter and I typed Daytona open mic comedy to see what would pop up. There was like one person that posted a couple days ago. He's like I learned a lot about him just from his bio. It was like a first generation Cambodian American guy. And I couldn't like message him on Twitter, so I added him on Facebook and he didn't accept it, so I just messaged him. I was like, "Hey, this is really stupid. I searched on Twitter Daytona open mic comedy and your name popped up and I was wondering if they still had it at Tiernanog." And he was like, all he did was send me the flyer. He didn't even answer. And I was
You
like,
messaged
cool.
This
another
guy's funny.
human this?
I was like, cool, they still do that? What did I say? I
And
put
he
on like the
blocked it.
retail voice, but in talking. Hi, you don't know me, but I found you on Twitter by searching comedy open mic Daytona, LOL. I was
He
wondering
needs
if
to take
Tiernanog
your access to the
still
internet
does
away.
open mic night, and he sent me the flyer. That's it. And I said, "Cool, every Wednesday?" Question mark. I remember seeing this, didn't know if it was still going on. He responds, "Yes, period." So I say, "Thank you!" Exclamation point, and he says, "You're welcome." Period.
He wants you to know. He wants you to be very absolutely certain that he does not want to engage with you whatsoever.
Yeah, he wants. I mean, hopefully he thinks that I'm just looking for like to go watch open mic comedy. Like I'm a big open mic comedy guy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like people go specifically anywhere to watch open mic comedy though.
No, they're just like it's like happenstance that they're there.
It's
They
just
get
other
caught
comics
there
or they're there.
by accident.
I do it every Wednesday. I'm not going tonight because that's fucking daunting and terrifying. And I slept an hour and a half last night, and I got to drive Uber Eats tomorrow.
I think that's the only time you should do it.
Yeah, Meta has a joke for me. Let's hear it, Meta. You guys fill some air while Meta types in the chat. This is
All right.
we got to service the podcast here.
I'll heckle you.
Go to the open mic with a laptop. Open it up. Pull up a vid of Zach's cooking and hit play. Zach doesn't cook. He's not. Zach's not a fucking beta male. His girl cooks everything for him, dude. What?
My ex's aunt dated Chris Pontius. Yeah.
Did she fuck him?
No.
Only tantric sex with Chris Pontius. Apparently, most open mics are like 5 minutes or whatever. So I
5
wrote like a
minutes.
5-minute bit.
You wrote it down?
I didn't write it, but I wrote some ideas for like a 5-minute bit.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm
This
just gonna
guy.
try it. I'm gonna try it on him, dude.
What's the theme of it?
Doesn't really
What's
have a
your
theme.
motivation in the scene?
Well, first I come out. Okay,
Okay.
this is what I was
You're
thinking.
talking like dry ice?
What are you
Yeah,
wearing?
dry ice. What am I wearing? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just,
not
I
ready.
just, I'm just.
You're not
Meta's
ready.
I literally just get on stage and I'm just jerking off,
That
and I
would
just
be
call it performance art.
That would work. That would work.
I was thinking about maybe coming out with like an accent from somewhere. Start strong.
Yeah.
I'll work
Start
on a couple
strong
accents.
with a heavy Jamaican accent.
I'll be like, yo, everything Irie, man. Yo,
Ooh, freaking Irie.
I'm Timmy, man, from the island of Jamaica. And I'll be like, that was the main idea, I was thinking maybe I'll work on like my Brooklyn or whatever. And I come out and I'm like doing a shitty fucking New York accent that sounds kind of Boston because I don't know how to do accents. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on over here? Like I'm like Timmy from fucking Brooklyn or whatever, and I'm like, nah. And then I'm like, no, that's not actually true. Like I was born and raised here in Daytona. This place is a fucking shithole.
What are you trying? Is this a sob story or a
What
comedy
is this?
bit?
Holy
Jesus Christ.
shit.
So I got one
Jesus
joke that
Christ.
might. I got one joke that might actually work though.
You mean you're gonna come out with something better than that, right? What you just did? Is that the plan?
No, that's like the opener.
That's your baseline for you gotta top that at
Get him
least.
to hate you so you can
Yeah,
win
get
him
him to
back.
hate me so I can win him back. Yeah, so I come out and I'm like, I hear a lot of comedians.
Wait,
no,
this
that's
is the second time you come out, you leave and then you come back out?
no. It's after I say the I'm Timmy from Brooklyn thing. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. I was born and raised here in Daytona. This place
You leave and
Okay,
then you come
piece of
back
advice,
out.
scrap that. Yeah.
I was born in the same hospital that Dale Earnhardt died in, and that's cool.
Yeah, so did everyone else.
The crowd's gonna be like, so are we, asshole.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I know you. I cried when you broke up with me in 6th grade and you broke up with me over the phone.
Now
was
this
like,
is good. What is this? Where is he
I
going with
I
this?
tried to call you like 17 more times, and then you weren't answering your cell phone. So I called your house phone. It was like 3 in the
Good.
morning, and your mom answered, and I was like, "Can I please just talk to her? Like I really need to talk to her. I'm gonna fucking kill myself if I can't talk to her." So she let me talk to you, and you were like, "Please don't fucking call here ever again." And I'm like, "But I really care about you. You know what I mean?" And like this, I think that this thing we have, it's the real thing, And then I talk about how I read online that like when you're doing your first set, you're definitely gonna bomb, And I'm like, well, if
Yeah.
if I do bomb this first set, that's pretty good because I think I'll bomb a lot more sets, And then if all else fails, then I'll just learn to build a bomb. Thank you. Good night. I'm Tim. And then I just go off like that,
Tim, don't do this.
Oh, please don't. I feel
been
like
a
this will
terrible
have
crowd.
lasting trauma.
You've been a terrible fucking crowd. You've been staring at me the whole fucking time.
Now I could get on board with that.
I cannot wait to do it again. Good night. I'll see you next week. Okay.
The part where you were talking to your girlfriend was good.
And then I'm like, they say that the sets are supposed to be 5 minutes. How the fuck am I supposed to know how long 5 minutes is without like setting a timer? Am I supposed to set a fucking timer on my phone and just like put it on vibrate and it vibrates in my pocket and I know when to get off? I've been driving Uber Eats lately and
You just going to, you're like, yeah, what do I got here? Do I put my phone on vibrate? I've been driving Uber Eats. I can't get it up anymore for my wife. I got a bunch of dead.
All right, I got 15 seconds left. I'm just gonna say, like, I did an accidentally racist thing. Good night. You guys have been great. I'm Tim.
Yeah, you like glaze over the one possibly funny thing.
I had to get a job that's made for retards because that's the only job that I'm capable of doing.
Stop dancing around it and just call yourself a retard.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Meta drop.
Trying to lead them into the thing that I am a retard. That's
Meta drop the Billy Madison finale on you.
So out of that, what do you think would the good 5 minutes be? Calling out someone in the crowd and pretending like, or maybe it's actually the person that I was referring to is there.
No, I'll tell you what your best bit is going to be for this 5 minutes.
Okay.
You're going to pick somebody out of the crowd and you're going to say, I need a volunteer for this one. How about you, man? and then you call her out from the crowd, and then you beat the fuck out of her for 5 minutes.
Sounds good. That would be a really good one. And then I come back and I'm like, thanks guys, this has been an awesome experience. I come back, my hair's like
Great.
disheveled.
I look forward to the next one.
I'm bleeding. I'm wearing a ski mask. I'm like, I'll be back next week. See you later. You know,
Yeah.
you're next. All right.
I don't
And I'm like
know
texting the
how
group
that's gonna
chat. I'm
go.
like, don't come to the comedy club tomorrow. You know. I'm gonna
We can
refine
be-
it. This is why I had to test it out on you guys first, because I knew you guys. You know, you guys are my harshest critics.
I think
And-
if you just went up there and were like really honest with them that you were nervous and stuff, and then just started crying and just fucking piss and shit yourself, just break down and fucking just roll on the ground and shit and be like, I can't do it. I'm not worth it. I've always fucked up everything in my life, and then just crawl away. Like, that would be better.
No.
than
And
what
then
you
at the end, you
said.
just pop up and you're like, "All right, guys, thanks. You've been a great room tonight. I'll be back next week." Just have like piss and shit and vomit all over you, and you just like come out of it immediately.
No,
That
you
would-
just you crawl
be
off the stage to the bar and just order a drink, and then just mumble to yourself for a while, and then just go in the
15 to
back.
20 seconds after you've been sitting there drinking, they just like play your outro music and
Yeah,
bring the next comic on.
you just go in the back and just blow your fucking brains out. People will not forget that set.
Yeah, that would be good. Nobody would forget it. That's for sure.
Or do what you said.
All right,
That
listen.
would
I go
work,
and I'm
guess.
wearing like Joker makeup, right?
Yeah,
God, no.
this is the winner already.
And I'm literally just reciting lines from the movie. And then
That's the bit.
that's the bit.